Hey everyone. It's me. Look at how much this image has improved. Wowee. We love to see it. Now obviously, what I'm going to be doing today is shading. And I've come to a bit of a compromise with that. So what I need to do first is kind of make everything... I need to sort out everything on the side here, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. If I move this, it should move the window. See if I can make it smaller. So all along the side here, it's very, very messy. So I need to kind of make that look nice. So that's what I'm going to be doing at the beginning. I didn't see this 1 trillion views, imagine. This 1 trillion views video. I don't know what it is. If you clarified as to why I should watch it, I might check it out. But there's nothing about it that interests me at the moment. Let me call this Festively Glow. Hey, Ryoma. If I drop the shading and the glow, it suddenly doesn't look quite as great. But so I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be shading with a blue and I'm going to be highlighting with a yellow, because a lot of them have, a lot of them are just white. So if I was doing highlights with white, it wouldn't quite feel right. Now I need to kind of get everything set up here. Also, Ryoma, thank you so much for doing the tag video. It was really nice to... I know I didn't start the tag, but it's like, there's something satisfying about, like, if I tag someone and then they do it. So it was very, very nice to see. Now, there's just a few details that I need to add in later on, like the toy here. I'll need to add in all the Festivine's bulbs properly. And I need to do the Dratsier and what's your name, boy? Skilligo. Both have kind of transparent sections to them, so I'll have to figure that out at some stage. So there's Festivine Glow, there's the glow, there's the shading. I need to do the ice and stuff. A shiny symbol next to Fraillet. And the toy. Final boys, there we go. So I think what I might do first is actually do Spectachill. Now let me just see what kind of blue I want to be working with here. Alright, calm down. I think the more saturated blue might look a bit better. Oh. I think that will work out better in the end. So that's what I'm going to do. And let's say the shade at the moment is like 25%. So let's keep that in mind. 25%. Slider imagine. Like, I understand all the Minecraft videos got a trillion views between them. I just don't know what the video is about. Like, it's cool, I guess. But unless there's something in it that's like truly mind-blowing, I don't really have any intention of watching it. Phone, you need to calm down a second. I'm getting emails, I'm getting messages, I'm getting all sorts. It's time to be alive. Okay. So let me figure this out a sec. So what I need to do to make this very easy on myself is kind of turn all these layers off. And now I need to go into the actual LEDs themselves. And we're going to turn everything off here. I might do Spectachill first. Oh, I still need to do all the fuckery with Stantler and the elephants. I can do some practice here on Spectachill anyway. Okay, and I always shade with a straight edge. I believe you would refer to it as cell shading. And the light source that I'm going to be doing is like the moon. So if I actually keep the moon on. This is meant to be relaxing music, by the way, so I don't know why this is playing right now. Because this is... I suppose it's relaxing and emotional. If anybody can tell me what the soundtrack is today, you obviously get a high five. It's a pretty iconic soundtrack. Every soundtrack I listen to is from a game as well, so... Oi, oi, oi. And I don't really have like a... like a guideline for how I shade. I just kind of do what seems right at the time. Okay, that's a question. It's my Spotify Wrapped would tell you that it's Astro's Playroom, but that's literally just because that game is new. Well, it's a year old, I suppose, because PS5s are a year old. It just has some really good beats in it. I really, really, really like the original Ratchet & Clank soundtrack, like from 2002. It has so many layers to it. It's a very underappreciated one. I really like the Spyro music, which is done by Stuart Copeland, a member of the Police. Obviously, Pokemon soundtracks slap. And there's a lot of good Monster Hunter soundtracks as well. The Hollow Knight music is really good. I like a lot of movie soundtracks as well. Some of the music in Lord of the Rings can make me cry just by listening to it. But that's because I have like an understanding of what's going on in the movie as well. The fact that Lord of the Rings exists is like insane to me. It's like... it's proof that we can achieve more as a species. Put aside our differences. Undertale is obviously really good. I like a lot of video game soundtracks. It's not a problem. I mean, you did ask. I just can't zone in on one that I like more than the others, I suppose. I just like to enjoy everything, I suppose. I don't even know what's going on here. I'm just trying to rack my brain now. I haven't played Deltarune. I actually haven't played Undertale either. I know. Ludicrous. But I did watch, back when Steam Train used to be a thing, on Game Grumps, I did watch Ross and Barry play through it all. Like I was very invested in that. So I have a pretty... I think I've forgotten a few things about Undertale. Like if you kind of asked me maybe some kind of finer details, I'd kind of be like, I don't really know what you're talking about. But the music in it is so good. Deltarune then I kind of missed the hype on. I've heard I think it's just because it, like, how do you even follow up Undertale? You know, I think there's a lot less hype for Deltarune maybe, which is why I didn't investigate it more. I do need to check it out though. I might even play it. Yeah, I think I'm like that with Hollow Knight. I only played it this year, but I would absolutely recommend that game to anyone. It's like deceptively deep. You go in and you're like, oh, this is going to be a short game. And then it's like 100 hours later, you're like, I'm literally fighting gods. And it goes from a platformer to like a combat. Like the difficulty goes from platforming to combat. Well, to both. As your combat informs your platforming. It's a game that should not... You wouldn't expect to become as difficult as it does, but it's really, really, really good. I am super de-duper fucking tired today. Because I dropped my sister to work this morning, then I went out with my mom to do just kind of stuff. And then I visited a friend who I hadn't seen in a while and had a very intimate experience with a cat. It was like a cat that couldn't appreciate personal boundaries. So just very, very up in my face. And it's like a wild cat that they kind of just took in, so very unpredictable. But I have like the gift with animals, I think. I think animals just respond negatively to bad vibes. And I'm pretty chill when it comes to animals. I like to think so anyway. I do have I've fostered animals before, and I do have relatives that are like involved with animal rescue, so I think it's just like a thing in our family. Couldn't get into it. It's very, very sad. I remember kind of thinking it would just be a short game, but then it just kind of kept going and going and going, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. It's kind of interesting because I have like a 2D game concept in mind. So it was kind of cool to see what's been done already and like what could... Like how do you do kind of a big sprawling world on two dimensions? Because the map in that game is really, really big. But you can only kind of go up, down, left and right. You can't go forwards or backwards. I'm pretty sure there's something else in the chat that I missed. I'm also pretty certain that Spectachill is going to be the most difficult guy to shade. And what's hilarious is all we see of Spectachill... Oh my Jesus. All we see of Spectachill is like from there up, you know? So I don't need to shade this, but... I really, really, really want to play Gen 5 again. But I don't know if I want to start a new game on my DS. I've also just stopped playing Shining Pearl. Like, I'm nearly at Snowpoint City and I just I haven't had any desire to play it. It kind of sucks. So I'm like, I like Pokemon. It's just something about it that didn't grab me this time. Okay, cool. Did that work? You need to... Okay, I think this is like remixes as well, maybe. Because I don't remember this from in the game. So, in college, me and my friends were like... I don't even remember what the conversation was. And we were like, oh, let's make a character for like a 2D game. Because I did multimedia in college, so kind of I have... Let's say I have my fingers in all of like the creative media, digital media pies, as such. So like I know how to do audio stuff, I know how to do digital art, obviously, as you can see. And I can do a tad bit of game design as well. Code, I'm not huge on, but art assets and just using like Unreal. I made a really cool game concept in Unreal before, but I've never had it personally, so I'd have to see what I can do with that. Anyway, the character is called Macho Croc. And he's a really buff crocodile with sunglasses, which has been done a bajillion million times. He also wields 2 daggers, which we imagine, you know, he could use to like scale up walls and stuff. And all of the enemies are like progressively more dangerous animals until you get to the final boss, which is the most dangerous animal of all, a human. Ooh. But really, really kind of fun, like silly vibes. Because, you know, you're a crocodile with sunglasses. Oh, this looks kind of dope, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe drop that down to like 25, and then what we'll do is we're gonna make our other layer. So I need to go all the way back up, and the glow is at 100, but it's on overlay. Okay. So if I just copy this and then change it to overlay, it should be fine. And you can get out of here. Oh, that's the wrong moon. I've just noticed. Get out of here, Luna. Nobody wants you here. I will address your thing in a sec. I'm just on a... Have I forgotten? Head empty, thoughts gone. Oh yeah, so like, one of the best 2D games I've played are Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends. I just said Rayman. Like it's a surname. John Rayman. But they also have really good soundtracks. A niche, I'm going back to soundtracks now. A really niche soundtrack for a game that was actually, it was released unfinished and stayed unfinished. Is Crash to Insanity. Like a Crash Bandicoot game. And the soundtrack for it is like done using nearly completely vocals. So for guitars they go like it's just loads of people. I'm sure there's instrumentation in it, but it's really, really interesting, and it's so unique to that game. Okay, so I will address you now. Your query. Or your observation. I'm Church Nozak. So you're at the Elite Four. I don't know what game I first Nuzlocked in. I think it was Gen 4. And I remember my Mamoswine died, and I was so upset by it that I kind of did a... I just turned the game off and went back to it later and pretended it didn't happen. Which is pretty not what you're meant to do in Nuzlocks. Maybe I should start again and Nuzlock it. I also watched a video on how to like do Pokemon shading properly. I think that's gonna be like my next step, because I think I have the design part down, but the shading is like super important to getting them to look kind of. You're too afraid to turn the game on. I cannot blame you, honestly. Cynthia, from what I've heard, is exactly the same as the originals, which means that she is one of the hardest champions ever made. Oh, they made her even harder. Oh boy. No, I know about midtones. I used to do 2 shading layers, but it's the way that they're blended that I haven't quite been able to figure out properly yet. I'm gonna rock up to the Elite Four with my specially bred trash own tempo licky licky and destroy everybody. I just really wish that they did the Platinum decks instead of the Diamond Pearl decks. Like, it's just so odd that, like, you can find all these Pokemon underground, but you can't evolve some of them until after you beat the game, you know? You telling me you bred Licky Licky? Licky Licky can't learn Thrash. My friend, this is essentially like his first Pokemon game, and he got so mad doing the Elite Four. And he sent me a message and he was like, if you lose to the champions, you have to do the Elite Four again. And I was like, yeah. He's like, no, like... I swear to God, if Licky Licky can learn Thrash on its own... Do underground mons get egg moves? Oh my God. I literally was waiting for ages for my friend to get me a Cubone so that I could, like, breed it onto... For fuck's sake. Should I just start the game again and do a Nuzlocke? I'd be tempted. I would be tempted. How do you guys think the underground should work with Nuzlocke rules? Should it be like one encounter in the underground overall, or one encounter per cave type? Because obviously, more mons get unlocked the further in you go. In per area type. See, that and the Safari Zone have kind of similar rules where kind of people decide what they're doing depending on who's doing it. So in the Safari Zone, like, one rule is you just have to throw balls until you catch something. Or then another rule is like you get one thing per area. But then if it runs, like, that's your encounter gone. I don't know, it's interesting. Every single hideaway is a different encounter? That's a lot of mons. Why does Spectacle be looking kind of spicy? Not gonna lie. Oh. I was also genuinely, like, falling asleep on the couch before this, but I was like, no. I need to do this. What if I made that yet? Oh, yuck. Okay. Okay, I think that's Spectacle done. Let me do this. I think I got both my colors ready to use. I've also started scripting this video. I did it ages ago and then I accidentally deleted everything I wrote. And then quit the document so I couldn't just Control Z it. So it was very sad. Oh, get out of here, everyone. So I think what I want to do now is kind of go to the front. Is that on overlay? Maybe soft light would work better. Some of that yellow is really, really popping. Or if we do overlay and drop it down a bit. Look, I'll figure all that out later, I think. And the important part now is just actually getting everybody shaded. So I think then I want to go for kind of the three lads up front, so we should have Frost Totem. And this is going to be interesting, because now I'm going to have to... Oh, did I fuck this up already? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, this is freezing big time. What's going on? Yeah, okay. I need to do that. Oh, not that. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Say it with me, kids. I'm an idiot. Okay. Because I'm not going to be, like, saving them all as individual images, just because they're all going to be differently sized. But it's for... The reason why I'm doing the shading on all of them is because for the credits, you're going to be able to see kind of them in full. Even the bits that are, like, hidden behind other mons. Let me check what's going on with the Discord real quick. Oh my god, I need to, like... do something. People just cannot seem to understand that you need to give context for things you're talking about. For example, I watched a video. Hang on now, okay, because now we're dealing with eyes and stuff. So let me get up the other image. Let's take a look at Frost Totem. Just kind of has pretty basic colored eyes, so I don't think that's a... I might now make its eyes like grey, and then we can fill that in. So like, there's a thing I notice with artists and people who make videos, kind of starting off. And I'm sure I might have done it as well, but I don't remember. And it's this thing where you don't give context because you just assume everybody knows what you're talking about. So it's like... And I'm even guilty of this in my Wants to Battle video, because I just mentioned the Fakemon reviews without actually saying what it is. So in a way I'm being very hypocritical. But it's this thing where it's like, oh, look at this. Check out this thing. It's like, what do you think of this thing that I'm doing as part of this? And it's like, okay, well, what's this in the first place? You know, I don't know what you're talking about. So I watched one of the Wants to Battle videos today, and it was literally like, you guys might remember this on my channel, and it's like, we don't... So in the Wants to Battle videos, it's like, you have to assume that the audience has no idea who you are. Because that's the purpose of those videos, is to make people aware. I'm ranting. It's been a bit of a long day. So I do apologize. Oh, there's a big hole right here. Now the shading matching the beak, that's going to be very interesting. I suppose what I'm saying, just going back to that, because I was very silent there while I was focusing on shading, is like, I think the best way to make like a good statement with art, or if you're making a video or anything like that, if you're posting something, is just treat who you're showing it to like an idiot. And I know that that might sound harsh initially. I learned it in school, and I can't remember what exactly it was for. I think it was for, like, English. You know, if you're writing an essay, things might be obvious to you, I think this is what I'm trying to get at. Things that are obvious to you are not obvious to everyone. Obviously, I'm fully aware of the 151 Fakemon I made back in the day. But if I just go like, oh yeah, I love Scone Espresso, people are going to be like, what the fuck is that? You know? So I think, like, you know, when you make a video or something, and I don't even know who I'm addressing this to. It's just in my brain, so I need to get it out. If you're making a video or whatever, you know, just treat the audience. That's why, like, I think that's why my starter video, like, part of the reason it did so well, is because instead of just at the beginning jumping straight into starters, I'm like, hey guys, this is what a starter is, this is kind of what Pokemon is, this is how Pokemon are made, here are some starter tropes. You know, so you kind of fill in the audience before you show them whatever you're doing. But then somebody will just be like, here's the video, here's my starters. Chilly Willy. Hello, Blady. We are feeling blue today. Just figuratively, of course. I've actually had a pretty nice day. It's the second of 3 days off. And I'm dreading going back into work because I did something. And then I kind of left. And I really hope there's no aftermath because of it. But we're not going to talk about it. Okay, I need to get this yellow back. And just to reiterate, we're going with yellow because a lot of the guys are white. If I do yellow on white and do an overlay, will that actually show up? No, it won't. Okay, so I'll need to get creative with some of these. Or, if I do yellow here, make that an overlay, and then kind of grab this white and make it like slightly not white, then it shows up. Okay, so I will figure that out at some stage. For now we shade. Also, didn't get around to saying it, but I hope everybody is having a brilliant Saturday. Watched Pokemon. I thought yesterday was Saturday. So it was kind of a relief. I was like, oh my god, I need to stream today because Saturdays are very good for streaming. But then I was like, no, I don't need to stream because it's not Saturday. I watched the latest episode of Pokemon Tempest yesterday. Very exciting. Now that Toby says he wants to get it done before the year ends. So there's going to be more than one episode a week now. Maybe even at random intervals. Also, just go back to it for a sec. How'd you break? Can you break 6 into 100? Maybe not. But 4 out of the 6 people I tagged have either made or confirmed that they are making battle tag videos. So that's very exciting. Oh my god. Okay. Bafanada. Also, my mate's housemate has just been logging into my streams and watching them randomly, so if you're here, hey buddy, hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh. I forgot to do some shading on the toe. It's very sad. Look at this chicken that I just found. When I say go, I'll be ready to throw. Throw it at him, not me. So make that like an overlay. And then like literally, what if I go like... What if I make it like so close to white that it's nearly unnoticeable? Oh! Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna make guys green as I shade them. So I kind of know where everybody is. Look at those two shaded lads. Let me refresh this a sec. Okay, cool. Just make sure everything is running properly. I might kind of do them in their groups, shading wise. Which means that next up we would have Trice, whose puddle doesn't quite match up with the foot here. But we can figure that out. I'll definitely remember that. He says before he definitely forgets it. Oops. I'm not sure if I need that. Which maybe I do. Whoa. We're reversing the wrong way around. There we go. I feel like I need to break my neck. It's really feels like it's got a big crack in it, ready to go. Okay. I'm tired of being chill right now. We need something exciting. I'm going to keep it on the same soundtrack. We're going to make it a... Hang on. I just need some, like... some energy in here. It's getting too chill. Which I guess is kind of ironic. And again, if you know what this is, I will give you a high five. It's definitely gonna give this whole picture a different vibe. How to Shade Liquids, a guessing game, by me. Oh, this is a bit large. For such a small dude. Oh my god, look at him! Oh, it looks super good in some of these guys. Do the highlights just not show up on the eyes? Well, that's very strange what's happening on the eyes there. Okay, what I might do is kind of go in individually afterwards to some guys and kind of figure out what's going on. So if I get Trice and then run Dicey. I'm gonna turn everybody back on a sec. Just make sure nobody's overlapping. Not you. There we go. There we go. Easy fix. Breaking all the bones in my body. Who could have known any differently? Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm very concerned. Me and my friend have like literally the opposite opinion on every movie, and I'm like, how are we best friends? I just need something else. I think this should be fine. This would be a bit more higher scale. I just can't, do you know, like when you just can't find the right music. You're like, bruh. Let's do run Dicey next. Who's this funny blue man here? Do not lag out in me music, please. Remove that. Hey, what the fuck is going on with the music? I'm about to lose my lunch. Let me see. Are there any comments about that? Wait, people should know this, because this music was played during a pretty big reveal recently. In the gaming world. Now, I could be wrong, because this is one of the 2 mons that were actually deleted after they were submitted. But I think this guy does have some kind of tie to Deltarune or Undertale. think it might be based off a character from them. What the hell did I just do? Oh. Lord. Just to clarify though, I haven't played Undertale or Deltarune, so I wouldn't know. Thank you, Mila. Look at this dude. Oh, piss. This as well is one of those details that I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing with. Because it's like coming out of dirt, but it's not coming out of dirt in the original, so I'm like... Do I... If I can get my thoughts together, that'd be great. I drew coming out of dirt. In the original, it's just kind of floating there. But I was like, if it's a plant, you know, it should have some sort of earth connection. And the overall image is going to be snow. So I'm like, do I change this bottom bit to white and stuff? I'm trying to make you into... I could overlay the shading as well. Oh my god, there's so many possibilities. It's literally crazy. This is very dramatic music for what we're looking at here. It's like Forbidden Love. There's a monster over these hills. And Brindisi's like, yes, please, come get me. There's my that green boy. Okay, so that's these three done. Who else should I do next? So let's bring in everybody. I can't do Festively yet. I think I want to redraw this frickin' Mount Dice up here. Why can't I see this? Oh. There we go. I'm going to save this. Festively Freezing Collab, Festively Freezing Collab 2. And Festively Freezing Collab Backup. Just in case my electricity decides to go again. which it is prone to doing. Oh. It's gonna take a moment. Just a sec. And to make it look nicer. It's amazing how much shading improves an image. Oh, I just need to stretch my hand. It's a lot, but you know, we got 4 guys shaded already. Shading definitely isn't as difficult. 4 in an hour, what's that, like 15 minutes each? It's pretty good. Now, I have a prediction that somebody's about to show up and say I missed the stream. If you're already here, say hello. But it's usually around this time. I just noticed they came online, so we will see. We will see. Okay, so I think I want to go up. Because like we have these guys shaded, we have this guy shaded. So now let's do the trio in the corner. In fact, I might do Floral first. Delete, delete. Well, hide, hide, hide. Hide everything. Okay. Where the fuck is everything gone? Oh, Photoshop, why'd you do this to me? Oh my god, things are happening on the side of the screen. I always forget how to do this. Oh, let me just see my layers, please. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, how do I fix this? I have a degree, I swear. Like that? No, just please. Let me do it. Oh, it's so annoying. They're just meant to be, like, on the bottom. But no! Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna close it and open it again. Because everything just seems to have broken. So... watch this. Okay. I've, like, somewhat figured it out, but Jesus Christmas. It's like, everything is wrong now. I'm sure there's an easy way to fix what I did, but Jesus Christ. Very upsetting. Okay. So, this is why we save backups. Because we are able to reverse. It's very intense. Turn that off. Turn off the moon. Turn off everything else. Maybe not everything else. Hello. Throw out color. And now Floral does have some white as well. So what I might do is, like, for the white replacement, I might keep it the same between everybody instead of kind of guessing. So I might grab the base color from Frost Totem. So that they're all unanimous, let's say. The eyes I might keep just pure white though. Oh, piss. Sorry, I'm just kind of vibing at the moment. And I gushed already about video game stuff, so like... Give me a topic and I can probably talk away for ages. But this music surely do be slapping. I saw a thing on Twitter and it's like 2000s this owns, 2010s this slaps, and 2020s this fucks. So I suppose if I want to evolve with the time, this music fucks. So this channel has 151 subscribers as of today. Which means that we are officially into Gen 2 if we're counting our subscribers like Pokemon. So congratulations to whoever Mew was. They're all very valued. I have no idea what the stream monetization works, I suppose. I know I only have 150 subs, but obviously having 5,000 on the main almost, it goes through my mind. You're a tiny bit loud there, mate. Calm down. It's kind of just like, what exactly is, like, because obviously you get videos, or you get money from videos based on ads, and then it's like, you usually need to get like thousands and thousands of views to make like a significant amount. So then I'm like, with streams, it's not really as popular of a medium as watching videos on YouTube. Like, I don't think streaming is going to overtake YouTube just making videos anytime soon. So I'm just kind of interested, like, what's the procedure? Where is this escaping from? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, stop pushing F, you idiot. Oh no, I just realized that Vertrust, who's under this, is like is the color that I'm going to be shading it in with. So we'll have to figure something out there. I mean, I could change the shading colors easy enough. It's just the effort of actually shading in everybody in the first place is where the difficulty lies. Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. Oh no, oh no. I fucked it up. Okay, there we go. If this gets done by Christmas, it'll be a happy miracle. But I'm kind of resigning the idea that it's going to be done by Christmas. Just to not upset myself, I guess. Because obviously, you know, I do want to get it done. The image might be done by Christmas, but the video regarding that might not. I mean, the video isn't entirely critical. The image is more so what I wanted to get done, but I think the video would do really well. I haven't exactly seen anything done like it before. But then again, I haven't looked at the same time. So if there's any kind of existing Fakemon collage of fans Fakemon, I guess, you know, put it in the link dump so I can take a look, but I'm not sure if there's anything out there like this. Obviously there's been images done, because I've seen them. And that's what inspired me to even do this in the first place, but in video form I don't know. And then if there is one in video form, I'm like, is there a kind of title that these things go under? Or anything like that? Oh, bouquet. Jesus, it almost seems like the colors aren't there because they match the background so much. That's kind of weird. Let's make you 25. Jeez, that was really weird. The colors are almost invisible. Overlay. Okay, cool. Skip it up. Data. Okay. So next up we have this guy and this guy. I'm gonna do logos here first. It's gonna be way easier to do. But before that, I'm going to take a quick break. So I will be right back. Hey gamers! Okay, I just need like upbeat music now. So this is it's putting me to sleep. And we all know what he's gonna do. It's classic, classic, classic. Classic funky beat time. I could genuinely, like, almost pass out. I'm so tired. So I'm probably gonna make these two my last two. What's that? That's 7 in one stream shaded. When I was already really, really sleepy going in. So I think that's alright. Nice. Oh, merge the layer. Do a masking layer, you idiot. Okay, that was a very nice, easy little lad. I'm a little lad. Who loves overlaying their shading and making it 25%. Oh, there he is, boys! Make that blue, I suppose, because it's in the middle. And finally, we need to do Vertrust. So this guy's going to be interesting. The shading is practically the same color as his skin, so... Let us test this out. See what happens. So you can barely even see that. And it's brighter, which is a bit strange. What I need to do, and it's kind of going to be really annoying, is I need to kind of scroll through all my streams and kind of see what order I drew everybody in. I also need to download my streams and then convert them into sped up footage. So while that's kind of speeding up, I plan to kind of pop on screen and talk about stuff, because I'm not big on speed drawing, personally. So anything I can do to make it more interesting, I will. Do it for you. Aye. How do I shade this? Okay. Oh, Jesus. That's so freaky. Sorry, this music is such a vibe. Okay. I think we got it, boys. I apologize for not being more animated tonight. I'm just really tired. This guy may as well not be shaded at all. Actually, that doesn't even look terrible. So if I turn them all not on now, there should be a kind of difference between kind of the right side of the screen and the left side. definitely got some flair going on. So I'm going to save this 3 times. What am I now? I'm on collab, so that we go to collab 2. And then we save as collab backup. So if next time I could do... Okay, what needs to be done next time? And I might save it. I might leave it like this just so I know. I'm just going to save it as the first one again. Just to make sure I'm opening the right one. So just bear with me just a second. So, what I need to figure out next time is not you. Mount Ice, I think, needs to be redrawn. Caribou's fine. Dratseer's helmet needs to be coloured in properly. Damp Snowy's fine. Floroil's fine. Gravati is fine. Glacier's fine. Frosttriss is fine. Frosdigo and Stantler need to be... The leg situation needs to be figured out there. It shouldn't be too hard. All I have to do is just cut off a layer and put it above Stantler. Remove the leg and it should work okay. I think even if I did that after shading, that would work better. Just kind of an idea of what needs to be done. My Mountain and Friolet. I think those look fine. I think that's fine the way it is. I don't think there needs to be any kind of... There, so Sabaski, I think lines up pretty good with the Sarkophan's tail. Maybe a bit of the tail could be coming out in front of it. But I think that it's okay where it is. But yeah, the trunk... This whole trunk situation needs to be figured out. Dinosaurus and Avalmot need to be figured out. Avalmot needs to be like behind this front fur, but in front of the fur behind it. Who else is weird? Tricefrostotum. Scaligo's fine. Sarax and Cerberus are fine, but Cerberus and Thykine are not. They need to have the toy going between them. Polaran, Tacos, and Festivine. Festivine then needs the its lights put in. Because it's not just a big green snake, it has leaves with lights in it. So yeah, that is a stream. Not as hype as I was hoping for, so I'm sorry, but you know, we got stuff done. And it's fucking 6 days to Christmas, or 7 days to Christmas, or whatever. 7? 5, maybe? Oh, Jesus. Starting tomorrow. Yikes. So, I've been DeadBedInstead, and I wish you all the best.